everybody. Welcome to my channel. Welcome. This is Two Eyes Tarot. I am an intuitive reader. I focus mainly on the twin flame journey, and I do readings for the divine masculine and divine feminine. I also do investigative reads filled with synchronicities and clues to help anyone who is trying to solve a mystery. I'll be having more of that content loaded as time goes on. A little bit about me. I am from the South. I am a mother of two who are grown. I have 20 years of legal experience, and I have about 5 years of learning, reading, doing tarot. So, but I am a newbie to YouTube and a content creator, so this is a first for both of us. So, go with me here. So right now we're going to do a reading for the Divine Feminine. I'm going to start with the Tarot, beautiful deck by Ethne. It's called the Modern Love Tarot. And then I'll pull out some clarifiers, okay? So, here's some cards for the Divine Feminine, please. Wow, the Lovers. So, either, I feel like you're thinking about this person. Either you're thinking about this person or you've got a choice to come that's coming in love. More cards for Divine Feminine, please. I'll take the first one. Yeah, you may have options. Yeah. You may have abundance coming towards you, and you're going to be so overwhelmed that you're not going to know which one to pick. Now, be careful about this situation right here, okay? Because I do see, you see how this, and I'm sure that's probably just a ribbon, but I'm seeing that as a snake. So make sure that this is authentic, because this could be a distraction for all these things that you have. Because if you look at this card right here, the Seven of Cups, I love this card. Okay, I love the artwork. If you look at this card right here, I hope you can see that. All right, you see the smirk on her face? That doesn't look genuine to me. And then you have all these people that are just hanging on to her every word, kind of like yes men, but she's zoning them out and she's closing her eyes and she's going within, which is good. So don't let distractions, if this is a distraction, don't let it deter you from what your goal is. Because it looks like everything's coming to you. So if you've been waiting because you want it all, it's about to come to you. Looks that way anyway. All right. Messages from the Divine Feminine, please. Messages. Hope you can see those. Let's see. Let's do it like that. Okay. Messages from my Divine Feminine. Messages from my Divine Feminine, please. Oh, there you go. Those roses fell. Yeah, I feel like whatever choice you're about to make, someone's going to get their heart broken. And I've been doing readings all morning, and this card has consistently been coming out. Empress already on the bottom of the deck. I feel like you are, whatever this is, you're growing, okay? And sometimes whenever we grow like this and we ascend, we can't take everyone with us. And unfortunately, people do get their heart broken. This one put over first, so we're juggling something. And I feel like, too, this juggling energy is juggling what you want and what others want. That's how I'm taking this, right? But this is what I said earlier. If you know what you want that's going to make you happy, are you going to sacrifice that to make someone else happy? And that's the crossroads that we come to. You could be coming to a crossroads. What is going to make you happy? What is going to sustain your happiness? In the long term, what will make you happy? If you're coming to a crossroads and you can go left or you can go right, are you going to take the path left that will lead you to ultimate long-term happiness? Are you going to go right, which will make someone else happy, but leave you resentful? I mean, I know which one I would take, but it takes a while to get to that point, because especially if you're an empath, we're always about, helping others, loving others, giving to others, because we feel their pain and we don't like feeling that pain, right? But we have to learn how to separate ourselves from our pain and the pain of others. Everybody has to work on their own pain, their own trauma. It's not our responsibility to heal them. We can help them, but we can't heal them. They have to do that themselves. All right. More messages, please. Yeah, the world. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like in the end, you're going to choose to, whatever path you choose to take, you've got the world ahead of you, right? And you're looking towards reuniting with someone. I feel like that's your goal here. So you got the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords. Definitely, wherever you're at now, I don't feel like that's who you're supposed to be with, or who you're going to choose, who you're ultimately meant to be with. All right, let me take those. I'm glad you guys are here. If you wish to donate to the channel, all that information will be below. My Cash App is just Two Eyes Tarot. I am very appreciative of donations and tips. I live off tips, basically. I work in the food and beverage industry, and I serve in a restaurant. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. In fact, I chose to do that instead of going back into law. I enjoyed law, but I couldn't fight the corruption by myself. So, and I've always had a love for food and beverage. I've always done it. So I've always operated off tips. So that would be greatly appreciated. King of Wands. You see how he flipped out? Wow, he jumped out of there. I love that card too. The artwork on here. Wow, I feel like this person is very. Whoever this King of Wands is, he's not judgmental. See the rainbow in his beard? Now, he could be bisexual, okay? I just feel like he's very in tune with his sexuality. And the King of Wands is, really. But I feel like this is who you see the world with. This is who you're wishing to reunite with. Now, as a feminine, you could have one breast that's quite larger than the other. I know that's kind of odd, but you could also like martinis, possibly. You could collect glassware. You could have blonde hair. Any more, please? Tell me more, please. Find feminine, please. You could like, you could also like sheer type feminine type clothing. Or actually you could like to mix femininity with like a more of a masculine, like that would be like wearing a very feminine blouse, like shimmer, like sheer blouse with like a pair of jeans and boots. You know what I mean? Mixing the two. I just get you're just real balanced in your masculinity and your femininity. But you know, that's what we're supposed to be doing, right? Finding balance. Tell me what please. It's too many. I'm just butchering these cards, Laura. I love these cards. Love them. I love the artwork. Yeah, I feel like Knight of Cups, I'm sorry. Yeah. If this is someone from your past, I feel like this person has grown in emotional intelligence. I mean, if you look at him, you think, wow, this person is not, is probably a little reckless, right? Because his appearance, but looks can be deceiving. We're not meant to judge, right? I feel like even though he may appear reckless, he's very emotionally intelligent. Very much so. And I feel like he wants to, I feel like he's feeling the same way as you, about you too. He could have some sort of mirroring energy. Y'all could be mirroring each other. He could be juggling something in his life as well. You know, message for the blank woman, please. I'm going to take those, too many. I don't like to take but the first card because they stick after a while, you know, and I want to make sure our readings are authentic. Yeah, it's time for you to, so Nine of Cups is what? Wish comes true, right? I feel like this part right here, starting with the world, but the world is representative, I think, of you. Once you get past this juggling energy and you move into the world, right? Because your options are limitless. What you can do is limitless, and that's the world energy here, right? We move into this, and once we grab hold of that energy, that world energy, where we're ready to take on the world, we're ready to put our story out there, our information out there, we're ready to get on our path, whatever it is you're supposed to do, okay? When we get into that frequency, that high vibing frequency of that the world, you know, the world energy propels us forward. That's when we're confident enough, and we call in our soulmate, and this Three of Cups happens. So in comes this Knight of Wands offering his cup, and that's when it grants our wish. Our wishes are being granted. You may like antiques, clawfoot tugs, antiques. You may appreciate vintage clothing or antiques. I'll take the first one, Spirit. Yeah, that's your Ten of Cups. Wow, and the High Priestess right behind. I'm not going to take it, but let's see, High Priestess. But yeah, this is your wish. This is your wish wish come true right here. Whatever this reuniting energy is right here, you're about to propel forward into this, and it's just going to happen just quickly. He could even be riding in a car to you now. This person can have a really nice chest. Magician. I feel like the magician energy, of course it's a manifestation energy. You could be, first of all, you could be curvier. I feel like he sees you this way, all right? He could be trying to manifest you as well. Like I said, there's mirroring energy happening here. We're definitely manifesting each other. One more, please. All right. Ooh, Seven of Swords. Ooh. Somebody's making a break for it, right? But the thing about this card is, let me tell you something. Every time I look at this card, I think, okay, what the hell is she running from? That she would leave in the middle of the night in a short skirt with no shoes on, barefoot, and she's going to walk over swords. So whatever's driving her out of whatever this is either one, danger, okay, which if that's the case, why didn't you call 911? Or there's something inside of her that's driving her out of this home, this window of this home, in the middle of the night, without shoes on, to walk on swords. You know, it's something that drives her that is not logical, maybe. This could be like addictions or obsessions, sex addictions, double lives, different personalities. I don't know. Abandonment issues, the need to ghost someone. It just could be representative of leaving that old life. This could be someone who is just saying to hell with whatever it was that I had. I don't want any of it. I'm leaving it all behind because I'm putting my faith in the universe and I'm going forward. Now, I don't recommend this. You know, oftentimes whenever you sneak away from whatever situation that you're in and you don't have final closure for you and the other people involved, the universe is going to put you back in that situation. Either it's going to happen to you or you're going to be in a similar situation to see if you're going to react the same. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like going backwards, and I don't like hearing the same thing over and over again. I don't like going through the same things over and over again. So I try to get it right the first time, right? So the most I ever have to do things are twice. Once I realize I'm in the same situation, I really have to sit and analyze and figure out what it is that I need to do differently so that I have a different outcome. I'm going to take this on... I'm going to take this a different way, though. The way that I'm reading this is, when we get to this point where we're manifesting our Ten of Cups, we're ready to sacrifice whatever this was that was on the other side of this window. We're ready to leave that behind for this Ten of Cups, okay? And it's whatever this world energy that's bringing in this Three of Cups, okay? So when we're getting here and we're getting settled, acclimated, we realize that our wishes are being granted. They are coming true. Okay, this isn't too good to be true. This is how the universe believes in us. This is how the universe God loves us, that He's granting our wishes, right? We have manifested this in unison with the universe. We're ready to leave everything else behind because it doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter what is behind that window. You know, she has so much confidence, or either stupidity, but she has so much confidence that it looks like she's been on her knees, though. But I'm sorry. I mean, look at her mouth, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Anyway, she has so much confidence she doesn't even have her shoes on. She's taking off with a bunch of knives on the ground. She's saying to hell with it, right? Whatever's in that house is so horrible, or whatever's outside that house is just so enticing that she said, fuck it. So, anyway, let's get some clarifiers. I just feel like that's you two possibly saying to hell with it. You know, we're going to go for it. I'm going to use the Beltane Oracle. Give me a card for the Lovers, please. Card for the Lovers, please. Just one. We'll take the person orgasm. Well, yeah, I'm sure. So, whenever this person comes in, you know, it's the card, the number on here is 29. It breaks down to 11, so master number. 11 is a sacred number to me. It's a sign of synchronicity that your twin flame is close, or that, you know, you're sharing frequency in some way. Either that he's communicating with you telepathically a lot of times. Either either this means that when this person comes in, that you have this in your forecast, which you would turn that down, or you need to listen to, remember, because I warned you before, make sure it's not a distraction, right? So you really need to listen to your body and your body's responses, okay? But you have to be responsible about it. You don't need to be under the influence, okay? You need to have a clear mind. Your body is going to respond to whatever the situation is. You're going to know if it's right or if it's not, okay? And the twin flame connection is undeniable, right? It's filled with tremendous challenges. It is filled with ups and downs. It is by far the hardest journey that there is. I would not, it's almost a curse. I would not wish it upon anybody. You have to really be mentally prepared for it. But God wouldn't choose you for it if He didn't know you can handle it. But again, we're given these gifts, these certain superpowers, so to speak. And I think the universe is just telling you to be mindful that they will guide you. You need to listen to how your body responds. 7 of Cups, please. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups, please. What is that? Goddess. Yeah, because you are a goddess. You're bringing everything to you. You're manifesting everything. You know, you are in your goddess energy, your empress energy. Empress, everything she touches makes things grow. Because see, look at her. Look at, you know, she has all 7 cups filled with different things, right? Anyone that she holds in her hand, anyone, the castle, the ring, the money, the love, I guess that's puppy love, I'm not sure what that is, the heart, the mask, whatever it is that they're offering, right? She's going to be able to make it grow. She could take all of them and make them grow. I wouldn't wear myself thin like that. There's going to have to be sacrifices made. But whatever she chooses, and there will be change. It says make sure to feel it in your bones for you or what you believe. That's funny because that's what it looks like. That's what she's doing. She looks like she's breathing it in, and she's taking a deep breath in and feeling what's right all the way down to her bones, right? 3 of Swords. So maybe just before you choose, contemplate, meditate. Have your conversation with the universe. Flower Crown. Wear your power proudly and unapologetically, for it is your birthright and is eternal like the soul. I just feel like this means that you know what you're meant to do. You know what you're meant to be with, and there's going to be sacrifices that are going to be made. It is your birthright to be with this choice that you're making, that when you move into the world. I'm assuming it's this King of Wands. You know where you're supposed to be, and it may not be the consensus of everyone around you, but you have to follow your heart and do what's right for you. Again, when you get to that crossroads, are you going to take the path that brings you eternal happiness or makes someone else happy? 2 of Pentacles, please. 2 of Pentacles, Spirit. 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. Maypole. Every time I see this, I think of a community, right? People working together to play a game, some sort of entertainment. Maybe the things that you have been juggling, it's just been child's play, you know, and now when we move into the world, it's getting serious. Now, to be able to juggle, you have to be able to be balanced too, right? So maybe it's also telling you that you need to learn how to balance your serious side with your what's what I'm looking for? With your childlike, not childlike, but fun, you know? Well, I can't think. You want to balance the serious and the childlike energy, the inner child, right? I always see everything in life as a new adventure. Kind of like the outlook of a 4-year-old. There's much to be learned by 4-year-olds. If you ever sit and have a conversation with a 4-year-old, you will see that everything in their life is a new adventure. And we should still treat life that way. We'll bring more of the same to us. The world. Pegasus, yes. So Pegasus just means it's time to spread your wings and fly, right? Because you're meant to do great things. The universe, your potential is limitless, right? And you are limitless. And the universe is reminding you that, and look at how the wings, see how she looks like she has wings and they have wings. It just looks like it's time for you to fly, whatever this is. There's no looking back. Your future is ahead of you. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups, please. 3 of Cups, please. Sex magic. Yeah. I feel like whoever this person is incredibly physically attracted to you and to you to him. I'm not reading it again, another 11. I'm not reading it as actual magic that was done. I just feel like y'all's sex is definitely magic. It's magical. There's something different about the sexual connection that you have and the connection overall. It's unlike anything ever. It's not like it's all super kinky or anything. It's just different. It's just different. It's different. King of Wands, please. Take the first one, Spirit. Fire vessel, fire sign. He could have sacrificed you in the past. He could also, remember I was telling you that somebody here, I think was a Mason? That looks like some sort of Mason ritualistic. I mean, I don't know if they do that, but I just feel like, with the torches and the black capes, there's some sort of ritual that's happened. She looks like she's being sacrificed, right? But I don't see that she's scared. She's actually leading them. So whether or not they think they're sacrificing her, they're actually following her. So, and this card reminds me a lot of the Knights Templar and the High Priestess, right? So I was just talking about this the other day. A lot of I get so frustrated because a lot of the kids today, they never learned in school or they pay attention about the Holy Wars. You know what I mean? And the Holy Wars with the Knight Templar, their original purpose was to escort the High Priestess from village to village so that the High Priestess could share her knowledge, her healing powers, her knowledge that was given to her by the universe and by Spirit to heal others, right? Mind, body, and soul. Okay, sacred knowledge. Okay. The problem is, though, and today these Knight Templars are what I believe to be the Scottish Rite. That is still supposed to be their duty, but they've gotten, like any other organization, any other collaboration. The Chants for Light and Dark have had a chance to infiltrate, right? So you have those that have infiltrated, another 11, and that you've had those that have infiltrated something that was supposed to be sacred and pure and brought darkness upon something. And these people have gotten jealous that these females have this knowledge and this power that is granted to them by the universe. I mean, you're talking about men who have dedicated years of their life to study this knowledge. So the knowledge that they have the same, I believe they have the same knowledge, right? But they had to study for this knowledge. And you can tell the difference. It is a memorization of the knowledge. Okay, the difference is the High Priestess, she didn't have to do that, and that could be where the jealousy came in. She didn't have to spend these years studying and reading these boring books and going through these certain levels and rituals and initiations or whatever it is, okay? Nothing of that was required from her, from an organization, but you damn sure can believe that she went through initiations through life, because you do not get to that level and you do not get granted and gifted the sacred knowledge until you do. And these men cannot give it to her, okay? They get it by studying it. It's being gifted to her by the universe. So that's why she will always have the power. That's why they will always have to protect her. She is the one that has the portal of life. Now, she doesn't use that power. Plus, she would never, what they did when they infiltrated and they wanted to take that power away from her, she understands that once she would never, the High Priestess would never do that. A good High Priestess would never do that. I mean, I suppose she'd be a dark High Priestess, but the High Priestess with the universal sacred knowledge would never do that. I hope that makes sense. But that's what that reminds me of. So there must be some sort of organization this King of Wands was involved in, some sort of brotherhood, group mentality, something they called family, something he's been involved in with a long time, since childhood possibly, that he was torn between. But it was meant to go down this way. And the thing is I don't think that all of this group, I mean, they're still following her, and she's blindfolded, basically. So she has blind faith that wherever it is that she's going to be taken care of. What is she walking on? It just looks like a path, but I mean, she's walking barefoot, basically. Look how pure she is, because she has a pure heart, right? She is the light that will lead them out of darkness. Well, that's what the High Priestess does. Yeah, I feel like he's mesmerized by her. He's enamored. Whoever this King of Wands is enamored. Knight of Cups, please. Knight of Cups. difference as well. A lot of times there are huge differences between the twins, but that's only because we've been conditioned. Society has conditioned us for what soulmates should look like. We should be the same age, the same race, same religion. That's not necessarily true. No. Wow, if everybody married the same person that they were, we would never evolve and change. No. We have to break out of that theory of what true love should look like. When you're gifted love, it can come in any size, shape, whatever. You have to look within, not what's on the outside, not how much money you have, how many people you know, all that bullshit. None of that matters, right? First, you have to see, it's the connection that you have with someone. And then you start from that foundation. But so many things are coming at the twins all the time. All these group mentality, people who are trying to sabotage the relationship, who are jealous of the relationship, because when these two link up, even in the beginning, their presence together is unlike anything that a lot of people have seen. It's almost overwhelming to a certain degree for other people. 9 of Cups, please. 9 of Cups. But it's meant to bring healing to the world. Oracle. I feel like there was something about this relationship that was forbidden. Could have been because he took an oath of some sort. Maybe he took an oath to be for, He's rebelling. He's rebelling from this. Something happened. Yeah. Yep, there's that. So hand fastings. These two are meant to be together. Whoever this King of Wands is and you Divine Feminine, y'all two are meant to be together. There is something vastly different about you. You could be same sex, you could be interracial, you could be different ages, different religions. There's going to be such differences between you and him that this group of people turned. You know what I mean? Like they judged you because you weren't like everyone else, but that's what we're here to do, remind them that God doesn't teach us to love someone because they look like you, they act like you, they're accepted by your group. You have to use your gift of discernment and value the love that is sent to you. That beauty is within, that love is within, that connection is within. Don't deny that, because when you do, you deny your own happiness, your own blessings. This union is meant to happen. I feel like it's destined. There's nothing you can do about it. These two people are energetically connected. They wake up thinking about each other, they go to sleep thinking about each other. 10 of Cups. That is both. In fact, they are each other's wish. Yeah, okay, well, I'm going to tell you now. There's something you're supposed to create together. Could be a child. It could be, it could either be a child or it could be something like a foundation or an organization, something that's going to change the world. But it could be a child. It just depends on where you are. You know your story. You figure it out. The Magician. The Magician, please. The Magician. Manifestation. Yep. So y'all are both manifesting each other. You know, manifestation is done from the heart, from your heart chakra. The best time to manifest is when you're the happiest. And then you let it go. You don't dwell on it. And then it comes to you energetically, magnetically, right? When you can do it that way, the way that it comes to you is so quick, it's almost surprising. But I think you two are both coming into that energy. Boy, when you two get together, y'all are really going to be, whatever this is going to be big. Because y'all both are going to be in your heart energy, and you're going to be manifesting this together. You can feel sexually pulled to this person already. It's weird, but you can feel it. 7 of Swords, bonfire. I feel like there's some sort of ritual or celebration or, I don't know, there's some sort of, I feel like this person, Because you see how he's painted up? It just makes me think that, and then you've got these men in cloaks and she's in some sort of, it makes me feel like, and then you have this bonfire here. It makes me feel like there's some sort of ceremony, or there's some sort of, and above that we have the flower crown. There's some sort of, I don't know, ceremony or procession or ritual or something that is scheduled to happen. But I think he's going to sneak away. I don't think whatever this is, he's going to go through with it. Some sort of mighty celebration. I don't know. It's so weird. It seems very, it always seems dark, but he may be coming to get you to sneak you away. Whatever, let's just say that this is divided. Okay, so this is dark and this is light. The dark, they're trying to prevent, whatever this is, huge. Their goal is to make sure you do not reunite or come together because they don't want this created. Okay. Well, it seems pretty intense. Hope you enjoyed this. Again, my information is below. From my Cash App, in case you want to do a donation or tip. I will also have information below for personal readings. My plan is to keep those personal readings very, very, very affordable for the first year. I know what it was like being broke and trying to get through this journey and not having the funds to afford, guidance from others. So I wanted to be able to offer that to people. I don't know if I'm going to keep it at, $25 for a reading, for a month, off a month, for a month, off a month. I don't know if I'm going to do it that way or not, but I'm going to try to keep it the first year under $50 and affordable for people who are struggling, right? What else? I will do private readings for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get my numbers up so that I can go live if I choose to do so, guided to do so. And then I will have, it will be more for investigative reads. Investigative reads will be different. They will be higher. But there's more research and study that goes into those. Preparation goes into those. Okay. Well, thank you for dropping in. Please come back for my Divine Masculine read. A lot of times they do go together. And peace and all things.